But I'm Joker though. Why wouldn't I joke?
That's all anyone talks about now.
For real?
Oh my god, you did, Shiho. I knew you could. It's all thanks to you supporting me on. I really appreciate it. Oh, I'm not the one who deserves the credit. You kept up your best effort and now you're finally being recognized.
Huh?
Gee, can't believe it. Over here. Talk about a coincidence. It's been a while since the last time you saw Shiho, right? Long time no see, V-kun. Do you remember me? Shiho Suzuri, right? Wow, you remembered. We didn't even get to talk all that much since I transferred to another school so early in the semester. Of course he remembers you. He has to remember. What with the bragging I've told him all about how amazing my BFF is at volleyball. Oh, On. Sorry you have to put up with all that, V-kun. Shiho was the MVP at the big meet the other day too. Not only was she the starting lineup, but she scored more points than anybody else. No wonder she's the star of the team. I'm just so proud of you, Shiho.
Jeez.
You're too much. Two of them are beaming with joy. Seems this reality is the one On wished for. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Shiho's coming back to our school. Everyone in volleyball knows that Chujin's the top school when it comes to the sport. That's how I was able to convince my parents to let me transfer back, after more than a little begging. I was so sad when she transferred to her parents' jobs, but all's well that ends well. I feel like everything's just perfect. Is it everything you wished for? Oh, what I wished for? Well, I guess you could say so. Any doubts about it? What do you mean, any doubts? Well, I know I spent so much time worrying over everything, and now that wait, what? Something is... I remember being so concerned that I would just want to die, but then I met everyone and... Keep thinking on it? What is that? Shiho's still alive even after all the things that made her want to die. You have no right to run from this.
Huh?
On, what's wrong? Are you okay? Oh, I'm fine. I'm just feeling a little bit tired. Why don't we go find some place to sit and relax for a bit?
Sorry.
I'll call you later.
Bye.
See ya, V-kun. It seems all I can do now is wait. I guess I should head home. On seemed happy to be with Shiho, who was able to continue playing volleyball. But is this truly how things should be? I should check up on the other members tomorrow. There has to be someone I haven't checked up on yet. I should go see them. Morgana is here. Maybe he knows where everyone else is.
Hey, you have a minute?
Are you looking for someone? Haru? She was thinking about setting up a shop in Kichiyoji. She went to inspect the new location with the president. She sure looks happy for doing a bunch of busy work. Sorry, but is that all you need? I kinda wanna be alone. Maybe Maybe I should head to Shibuya.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Exactly.
Wait. I'm so pumped. How delightful.
Don't joke around.
So cool.
Sorry, could you repeat what you just said? I said we should live in Tokyo together. You like it over there, and I do too. Plus, we share the same values. Don't you think it's a good idea? Okay, first off, what's gotten into you? You're speaking and acting differently. I'm so confused right now.
My, how amazing.
Come on.
Go back.
No way.
Exactly.
Wait.
Cool.
Sweet.
Everyone offer your blessings to the sun god, for his urge of light has finally reached the earth. We now live in an ideal world where whatever we wish for becomes a reality. Now offer your heart unto the sun and pray, your wishes shall be realized. Everyone in the street seems to be in a high spirits this year. I've been hearing nothing but good news. Perhaps it's because of everything that happened with Shido last year. Probably, but still, everybody just seems excessively happy. Senpai, please avoid doing your own thing for the first job on the new year, okay?
So wonderful. For real?
That's no good.
Yeah, I hear ya.
The amount of pedestrian traffic here is well within our threshold. This would make a fine location for a new store. Oh god, it took so long.
Yes!
The research says this community is most interested in high quality ingredients and a modern store design. Perhaps this location should focus more on organic produce and a simple but elegant interior.
My!
Rikun, I didn't expect to run into you here. What are you up to? I'm helping my father today. We're here to inspect a potential site for a new company store. Is this a friend of yours? Yes, he's a wonderful friend to me. He's an underclassman at my school. Oh, to think you'd have a male friend, Haru. Or are you truly just friends?
Wait!
Father, don't jump to conclusions like that. Calm down, Haru. I was merely teasing. But still, were such a man to appear in your life, make sure to tell me right away, understand? Father, is that jealousy I'm detecting? Haru and her father are enjoying each other's company. It seems this reality is the one Haru wished for. It's been quite some time since I last saw Haru like this. You must truly be a wonderful friend for her. Please keep being a good to her as you have been. After all, my daughter's happiness is my own happiness. Father. Oh, would you care to do something together, Vikun? We have a bit of free time, so we could grab a coffee or something. He's a great father, isn't he?
Thank you!
Although he can be a bit overprotective at times, but he's honest and caring. He really is my ideal father. Has your dream come true? My dream? Oh no, I wouldn't call my life anything so drastic. After all, I've been so busy lately that I can barely handle what's on my plate, so... Wait. I'll be waiting for you. Okay. What happiness can be found through profit gained by crushing the hearts of others?
Excuse me?
That just now. That was... Howard, what's the matter? Nothing, Father. Nothing really. You must be getting exhausted after all this surveying. Why don't we take a break somewhere? My apologies for cutting this short. I do hope we'll have the chance to speak more in the future. Until next time. Seems all I can do now is wait. I guess I should head home. It's trying on New Year's, but I don't have any wishes. Isn't my dog cute with a kimono and a hakama? Hey, didn't your dog... Oh, never mind. My New Year's money. I'm gonna use it on Mommy, of course. I need my teacher to look over my work soon. Haru seemed happy being able to talk to her father without fear. But is this truly how things should be? I should check up on the other members tomorrow. There has to be someone I haven't checked up on yet. I should go see them.
Hey, you have a minute?
Are you looking for someone? Ryuji, he's been doing great this year. I think he said he'd be doing laps around the school. You think training would be a drag, but he sure seems to be enjoying it. I'm a little tired from thinking too much. I think I'm gonna go for a walk and clear my head.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
It's so funny. Is it really true? Looking good. Wait. I'm so pumped. How delightful.
Cool.
Tap water in my house is frigid. I am really looking forward to it.
Whoa, whoa. You mean you got scouted by that college?
Whoa!
Pipe down, stupid. It's not for sure or nothing yet. Anyway, I'm just saying the school's gotten word of something like that. Still, that rules. You even made it into the podium on nationals too. I was worried about what would happen after you screwed up your knee, but I'm glad you were able to bounce back.
No way, man.
You're still jumping the gun with this. I'm just trying my best so that I don't get laughed off by the team by you guys. Ryuji's laughing happily with the other members of the track team. It seems this reality is the one Ryuji wished for. V, what are you doing here? You still winter break. Oh, maybe he stopped by to congratulate you too. Man, someone sure is popular. If there's anywhere you want to go eat after practice, it's our treat today. Oh, that's nice of you guys. How about an extra large beef bowl and some pork miso soup? Hey, V, why don't you come with us? Happy you can run now?
Yeah.
What's up all of a sudden? Do you like this reality?
What?
Do I like it? What are you talking about? Well, I guess I did a hell of a job on growing last year. If it weren't for all that, I'd totally be a different person now. Wait, what? Ain't something wrong here? How do we know each other anyhow? First we met in front of the station by school, then... Keep thinking, man.
Huh?
Sure. It's now or never. Here goes.
Whoa!
What the hell is that? You okay, Sakamoto? Yeah, what happened to you guys at the station? Nothing?
See ya!
Sorry, I gotta get back to practice. See ya. It seems all I can do now is wait. Work? I have the day off today. I can't be feeling sick when I get a promotion. I don't remember having fancy clothes like this. It's like they're from a night job. Huh? You're not an employee here. Come on, I know you were working here last year. Let's take it easy instead of going crazy trying to hit our quota, huh? You're going to work? I thought you quit. Everyone's confused. Ryuji seems sincerely happy about being able to run with his fellow track team. But is this truly how things should be? I should check up on the other members tomorrow. There has to be someone I haven't checked up on yet. I should go see him.
Hey, you have a minute?
Yusuke? He said he was going to check out the exhibits at the art museum in Ueno. He sounded pretty emotional. Said something about a piece finally getting recognition. Maybe you should check it out. Hey, have you gotten shorter or something? I feel like I used to have to look up at you. Never mind. You're heading out, right? Stay safe. Damn, Morgana's tall. Kinda messed up. I missed the cat already.
This is Shibuya.
Exactly.
V, what a coincidence. We were just doing a bit of shopping. But soon we're going to celebrate our dad receiving the Superintendent General Award. Your dad is... Come on, Makoto. You don't need to raise your voice over it. Do you remember Dad telling you earlier just to act like it's no big deal? I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. I'm just so thrilled for him. It's like he's finally getting the recognition that he deserves.
You're correct.
I do feel the same way. So what groceries do we need to pick up before we head home? I wonder what Dad would like me to cook. I made eggplant miso soup for your birthday. You had fried mackerel on yours, right? I can still remember how you pestered Dad about it until he cooked it for you.
Hey!
I didn't pester him. He asked me what I wanted to eat for my birthday. The two of them are beaming with joy. It seems this reality is one Makoto wished
That
for.
reminds me.
V, what brings you out here? Sorry to keep you like this, by the way. I came to see you. Me? Is something the matter? You seem very happy.
Do you think?
Yeah, do you think so? You and Sai getting along? Yes, just as well as always. Even when she's busy at work, she always has my back. I couldn't thank her enough for all the...
No, but...
Mom died, so Dad raised us alone. And sis. I'll be waiting for you. But I'll be okay. I finally found a place where I belong. Makoto, what's wrong? Oh no, I'm sorry, it's nothing. Sorry, V. We have more shopping to do. I'll see you later.
I'm sorry.
We'll chat again soon. Seems all I can do now is wait. I guess I should head home. I take a vacation here every year. My family goes with me, of course. Go back home, so you're off to fulfill all your dreams. School? It's really fun. I've made some friends too. Didn't that store go out of business? I guess not. We don't have great sales, but it's fine for me. Makoto seemed happy about being able to spend time with both her father and sister. Is this truly how things should be? I should check up on other members tomorrow.
Hey, you have a minute?
Futaba? She's out shopping with the chief and Wakaba. I think there's said something about hunting over for games over in Akihabara. They look like such a happy family. Hey V, have I always... Never mind, I forgot I said anything. You're going out to see others, right? Stay safe.
That's messed up.
Heavens, no.
Maybe I should head to Shibuya.
I doubt it.
That NPC was right, this is messed up.
This is Shibuya.
Cool.
I have
Got
something.
my third eye back.
Wait. I'm so pumped. How delightful.
It's so
Makes you wonder, really.
I just said lol.
Oh, man.
Whoa there, Futaba. I thought you just came here to buy a video game. But can't you feel it? All the limited editions and the gaming gear, it's a sore spot for being a one-stop shopping emporium for gamers. So, Mom? No, ma'am. Do you think I get supplemental grants with nothing but puppy dog eyes? Motion for additional funding denied. My case was dismissed. Him, V?
Hmm?
Oh, hey, look who stumbled onto us. Come on, hurry up and pick something already. You still want to get lunch after this, right? We can take him home too now. Oh, what a thoughtful gentleman. Hear that, Futaba? Sergio is gonna treat us all to lunch. Hey, don't go putting words in my...
Really?
Then back to LeBlanc. People, it's curry time. You eat that all the time though. That's 'cause it's the best. You really can't get enough of that curry, can you, Futaba? I mean, she does have a point.
Ha!
Thanks for the glowing review. The three of them are all smiling at each other. Seems this reality is the one Futaba wished for. Sounds good, V. I know you know how awesome Sergio's curry is. It goes great with his coffee. Yeah, Sergio made it for exactly that reason. And Mom helped to improve its flavor too. Something's not. You have to move on. It's been 7 years without... Well, yeah, after all, I've grown a bunch. Wait, what did you mean by that? You can figure this out.
Huh?
I still don't get it. Come on, why can't you just tell me? I won't let those distorted lies deceive me anymore. What was that? Are you alright? You two are getting a bit weird. Could this be a case of raging hormones? Look how serious they've both gotten.
I'm okay.
Let's go, Mom. The curry can wait. We still got stuff to do, I assume. Well, see ya. Hey, Futaba, don't just take off like that. Well,
Time to head home.
come by for some grub if you're done with whatever it is you're doing. Seems all I can do now is wait. My little sister's been telling me to fix her PC. She's always been the bossy type. Study abroad? No thanks. I'm having a great time here. You work at a maid cafe? Well, I never would have guessed with you. Huh, really? It's the best job I've ever had. Have the store attendants here always been so friendly? Futaba seemed happy being able to just spend her daily life with both her mother and Sojiro, who she loves very much. But is this truly how things should be? I should check up on the others tomorrow.
I can see it.
Hey, you have a minute?
Yusuke, he said he was going to check out the exhibits. I think something's wrong with me. Or maybe not, I don't know. Sorry, didn't mean to hold you up. Don't mind me.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Exactly.
Wait. I'm so pumped. How delightful.
No escalators for me, I guess.
Exactly.
Sweet. That's it, right?
I can see Yusuke in the distance. He seems to be viewing a painting. What should I do?
What a coincidence.
You came too, Via. I was just thinking about contacting you. Take a look. My mother's painting is finally receiving the public attention that it deserves. It's on display for this week only, so I'm glad we have the chance to view it together. I'm truly blessed. I've waited so long to see this painting here. My drive to create a masterpiece of this caliber grows stronger every day. But thanks to my sensei's patronage, each day also brings me closer to painting such an impactful work. Nothing in the world could make me happier than I am at this moment. Whose patronage was that?
Indeed.
Why, my sensei, of course, Madarame. Even after Mother's passing, Sensei never stopped advocating her work to the public. Not only that, he took me in and cared for me when I lost my only family. I truly cannot thank him enough. Yusuke is so happy. It seems that this reality is the one where Yusuke works for. I just had a wonderful idea. Why don't you come join us for dinner? Sensei's been very interested in meeting you. Don't worry, he'll even pay for your meal. Must everything be perfect?
No.
Well, I shouldn't say that everything has to be perfect all the time. But what's this about all of a sudden? Sayuri looks great there. The Sayuri? That's not the painting's name. No, wait. It seems something's not right. I have faith in you. What is this? Could I be making the mistakes I made before? To think that this painting was the source of Madarame's disordered desires. The only saving grace is that my mother won't know of what transpired.
My apologies.
Actually, I'm sorry, but I'd like to be alone for now. Seems all I can do is wait.
It's me. I've uncovered a few things in my investigation this week, so I thought I'd share my findings with you.
By all means.
First, regarding Maruki himself. He's been researching the treatment of patients through changes in their cognitions since his college years. You already knew about that, correct?
He told me himself.
Maruki's work apparently had enough investors that he was planning to break ground on a research facility somewhere. And as you know, those plans never came to fruition. His funding was cut off, and his research was ended for him.
Did something happen?
It's probable. However, we can't be certain of the reason why. At least with our current understanding. What was the purpose of his research into cognitive science? Doesn't it feel like there's more to the story? For example, maybe his research was stymied by someone else for their own reasons. Anyway, that's all I could dig up about Maruki's history. The only thing that's become clearer is his stance on using cognitive science. He's dead serious about saving people. He distorted reality itself to make his dream come true. I can only imagine how delighted he is right now. That reminds me. There was one more thing I wanted to tell you. About the reality Maruki's put us in. It seems that Akumura and Wakaba are both considered alive by all accounts.
What do you mean?
They aren't mere illusions or cognitive beings. They truly are alive and existing in this world. In fact, their deaths seem to have never taken place at all in this reality.
What happened to Shido?
Shido was the only one arrested on the crime of attempting to overthrow the government. It seems the Phantom Thieves were causing a stir in this society as well. But there's no record of your arrest now. Basically, in this reality, you and I haven't committed any crimes. I don't understand how Maruki was able to distort reality to such extremes. But at the very least, he was being honest when he told us that he'd make such revisions, and rather convenient ones.
Are you a fan so far?
That's quite the funny joke. It makes me want to puke. Remaining in this Maruki revised reality means living under his thumb forever. And I refuse to live like that. I'll be the one to choose my path. That's how I've lived up to now. And it's going to continue from here till the end. But what about you? You saw them for yourself, didn't you? Your friends seem to have taken a liking to Maruki's version of reality. Don't tell me you've changed your mind after seeing them.
Don't worry about it.
I see. I pray your answer doesn't change when we face Maruki tomorrow. That takes care of the info I wanted to share. See you soon.
See you in Odaiba.
Are you going somewhere tomorrow?
Odaiba with Akechi.
With Akechi? You guys are really hitting it off lately. Of course, that's not a bad thing. Hey, so, about what you said before, you know, that stuff about my happiness? Sorry, it's nothing. Good night.
Tomorrow we meet with Maruki. Should go to bed early tonight.
So, you came. Based on the look in your eyes, I'm guessing your friends aren't going to be of any use to us.
I'm sure they'll come around.
Oh, yes. Because I'm sure you're all just as close as you were before reality was changed. Well, there's no point in griping about it out here. Are you ready? As I mentioned yesterday, it's quite likely that we'll have to confront Maruki physically. If you're not prepared for such a contingency, then please go and take care of your affairs as quickly as possible. It's somewhere. How about this?
Good to go.
Now, let us depart. Excuse me, Whoa! Hey guys.
Looks like we've all had the same idea.
Are you here to speak with him as well?
Kinda. So, he's not here? He left around noon. Said he was meeting up with Akechi.
Sojiro said if we need to talk about stuff, we can use this place for a while.
Cool.
You know, he asked me the other day, something along the lines of whether or not I'm okay with how things are. At first I didn't know what he was talking about, but as he kept going, his words started making my chest feel all tight.
I know what you mean. And ever since then, it's like something isn't right in my heart anymore.
I have no complaints about my current life. On the contrary, in fact. I am truly happy with it. So, in that case, what is this inkling of a feeling I have deep in my soul?
Damn it. I'm so bad at figuring out this sort of stuff. Hey, do you think maybe we're all running away from something super important? I've been kind of wondering for a while now. Maybe the reason his words hurt so much is 'cause he's right. But I was too scared to admit that for some reason. That's why I pretended I didn't understand what he meant.
When I was speaking with him, I felt like I caught a glimpse of this mysterious sight. Something that shouldn't have happened, but still, I felt like I shouldn't turn away from it.
Same here.
And myself as well. It seems that we really have lost sight of something precious to us after all.
That might be, but I'm so scared to remember what it is. If I remember that, I feel like my life as I know it is gonna end.
Oh, Futaba.
But even still, I don't want to feel this way anymore either. Me too.
I guess that's it, huh? He was trying to tell us all something important, and I bet he's probably still working on it somewhere. Ain't no way I'm gonna bail on him just so I can keep running from whatever it is.
When I had that strange experience you all mentioned, I saw him and the rest of us there together. I want to believe the connection we share here is a genuine one.
Well, I know if we don't do something soon, we're gonna lose our connection with him. Don't ask how I know. It just feels like the truth to me.
I admit I am happy right now, but I just can't accept the situation as it is. I'm done with trying to escape my problems.
Huh?
Well,
Let's figure out where Maruki is first. I don't want to hesitate and waste any time wandering about aimlessly. We encountered an information guide after going up the elevator. He intends to welcome us in so graciously, perhaps we will come across another guide soon.
if I must. All right.
Of course, it all depends on whether or not you can keep up with me.
Focus. Focus.
Isn't this great?
It looks like it's all a research on cognitive science. Maruki seems heavily devoted to this field.
Focus.
I think it was somewhere around here. VIP patients identified. We will now begin the grand tour. The auditorium is now open. The master awaits you there with the patient you seek. Please enter the door on the left-hand side of the entrance hall. Just as I thought, they're politely informing us of their location. That must be the door. Let's go.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
It's a treasure chest. Focus.
Poor guy got glitched.
These weaklings. We've been ambushed. Shit. By strong ones, too. That's just sad.
I'm getting a warm, tingly feeling from all this power! Crow! Still, you little shit! I mean, really can do that. I can still feel the rush. Okay. The opposition is gone. Let's proceed. Looks like there's a safe room around here. The cognitive effect. It's a safe room. Shall we take a rest? Let's do it. Now, let us depart. I have something. Hey. Sit.
It appears to be some sort of authentication device. We need the proper ID to proceed any further. We're not headed that way anyway. Let's forget it for now. There's no doubt that Maruki is up ahead. Make sure you're ready.
Thank you for coming.
What's wrong with Sumire?
She's only sleeping. I've never had any intention of hurting her. Once her inner turmoil begins to settle, I'll have her remember her life as she wishes to live it.
The life that she wishes for, huh? Call it what you like. You're merely brainwashing people for your own satisfaction.
I'm wholly aware that some will interpret my acts that way. But if that self-satisfaction leads to the happiness of thousands of others, don't you agree that outcome is for the best? If I understand correctly, you went and checked in on your friends this past week. This reality is the one that they all wished for. Did any of them seem troubled by that fact? This reality is the true reality. All you have to do is recognize it as such. Once you do, you'll be just as happy as they are. Didn't you see it yourselves? Your friends don't just want to live these lives. They want you to choose this reality for yourselves and live happily too.
This reality.
Please, I want you to understand. For their sake, as well as yours.
My friends want to stay in this reality. But is that really true?
Well, it's time.
If I accept Maruki's offer, my friends and I will be able to live happily in this reality he's created, or so he says. But if we stay in this world, we really could lead happy lives, free from pain and suffering. But our memories will be distorted to allow for the new circumstances. There's probably no way to avoid that.
For the sake of Yoshizawa-san, and the rest of your friends, I ask you to give me your answer.
I can't accept this reality.
Huh?
Negotiations seem to have broken down.
I see. It seems we still haven't reached an understanding.
No. You're not serious, right? Please, I'm begging you, Senpai. Please let me live as Kasumi.
Don't hide from the truth.
But why? This pain is too much. Why can't I just leave it behind me? Kasumi is gone forever, and it's all Sumire's fault. I can't live that kind of life. Please, don't try to stop me. If you do, then I'll...
Are you serious?
How stubborn. No matter what you say to her, I doubt she'll understand. I don't think we have a choice in the matter here. I could take care of it for you right now. But you'd prefer her to leave here alive, right? Just hurry up and end this.
Please, don't make me do this. I can't stop this.
Help.
I refuse to live as Kasumi's killer.
Can't be helped.
Please don't do this to me.
It's time. Fire!
Please don't do this to me.
Persona! Rise up!
Why are you doing this to me? Please, just leave me alone. Cendrillon!
Oh damn, she's cleaning it up. Oh, never mind, she's dead.
It's time.
That was your one chance, Kasumi. Here, I'll give her one more chance. Oh, I killed her.
Looks like you lost.
Why?
You need to stop.
Senpai. No. I can't. I can't go back to being Sumire. You saw it all for yourself, Senpai. It's my own fault that my sisters... Why don't you understand? Please. I beg you.
Yoshizawa-san.
I can give you strength, so you don't have to suffer.
Doctor.
Tell me, if you want your pain to end, and desire to live as Kasumi, I'll actualize it!
Oh wow, this is some Persona 4 shit right here.
Sadly, she has lost sight of herself. She's in pain. Now, be her guide, and together, escape from the nightmare!
No, I can't. I don't want to go back to my life in cinders ever again.
What the hell? This so-called kindness of his disgusts me. Let's do this quick.
I refuse to go back. I'm happy here. This is where I belong.
I'll rescue you. The only way I know how.
It's gone totally berserk. We need to stop her persona.
I'll take that.
It ate the smaller one?
What a pain. We'll have to beat it before it heals itself again.
Let's go. Rise up!
None will stand in my way.
My power. Manifest!
Let's go!
Persona! All right. I'll break them.
I'll take that.
Persona!
Nice timing. Persona! Persona! Damn it. There's no end to this. Just what the hell is this thing?
I refuse to return. I will never go back to being such pathetic, soot-coated garbage!
You can't tell? It's her refusal to accept the truth.
More Persona 4. That's cool. I like this part.
We can't afford to waste time on this shit! Here it comes!
I don't think so.
Yes, Ryuji showed up.
Damn it, Skull. I told you not to rush in by yourself like that.
Skull Boy appears.
At least it seemed to work out in our favor.
I knew you'd be here.
Our apologies for making you wait so long.
Is that...
Akechi-kun and Dr. Maruki?
Yoshi's always trapped by... Why is her persona doing this? What in the world is going on here?
So much of this shit makes no sense, but we'll cover it later. We've got to stop her first, right, Joker?
All right, let's get in formation. Okay, guys, leave the navigation to me. Let's push it back.
Unbelievable. Why did they come here?
I won't hold back!
Let's go. Rise up!
I will seize joy!
Persona! Fire it! Let's go. I've got this.
Much obliged.
No time for thanks.
Thanks!
Feel my power.
Come! This is a part of me.
Whip him, Persona! Eat this!
I can't lose. I won't hold back!
Support's on the way.
My heart is a furnace, had a selling my word of conflict. One goes what you doing.
Athena, pick her up!
The boss is so free and
Rise up!
It looks like it's working. Just hang in there a little longer. here!
Persona! Manifest!
Persona! Melody! Ooh, not that noir! Persona! Tuck them, Melody! Now that's a hit! Keep that up, noir! Next hit! Skull's at the top of his game!
Can't end yet.
Persona!
Shaboom! Joker, that was all.
I can hear them. The bells of midnight are tolling. When a cool drop of water gotta clear my head of anger and grief. No, my dream won't be. The clock strikes midnight.
It's a step forward.
Yoshizawa-san!
You've all... I can't believe you've thrown away your happiness just to come here and... And how? It's impossible.
You're Dr. Maruki, right?
That's right. More importantly, why are...
Dude, what the hell's Doc doing inside a palace?
He's ruling this palace, is what he's doing.
What?
Not only that, he's the one who's generated this whole distorted reality. Isn't that right, Maruki-san?
All of this was done for your own joy.
Our joy.
That's right. I only wanted to grant your wishes. Each and every one.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like that.
Is that really true?
Huh?
No, never mind. So, you all intend to deny the reality I've created for you. If you want to fight me, then so be it. If you plan on changing my heart, that's fine too. But before that, I think there's still room for discussion here. Also, I believe taking care of Yoshizawa-san is more important than settling this issue right now.
Planning to run again?
We can get back to fighting if that's what you really want, but I think you're rather exhausted at the moment.
Yoshizawa-san!
There's still time. February 3rd. I'll hear your final decision on the 3rd. If your views can't align with mine by then, we'll have no other choice but a physical altercation. As much as I would loathe that, I still can't give up what I've started. What I swore I'd do. On the day I lost everything that mattered to me.
I've lost his reading. I want to pursue him, but I doubt that's even possible right now.
Let's get out of here. Yoshizawa's gotta rest anyway.
For Kasumi.
I'm still just as shocked as I was when we first came here. The navigators returned to our devices. A palace is visible in our own reality.
Does this mean reality's broken right now or something? Something to do with Dr. Maruki anyway.
Hey, how much do you already know about this stuff?
I should tell them what I know so far.
So Dr. Maruki, he altered our reality to make our dreams come true?
This is all too much for me to handle at once.
Apologies for the interruption. Mind if I interject?
That's right! Akechi!
There's no reason to be defensive. Had I wished to kill you all, I would have simply done so already.
He's helping, for now.
So you're not here to fight us?
I've already put our feud behind me. Not only that, since he and I both refuse to accept reality as Maruki sees fit to make it, we currently have the same goal.
So what you're saying is you're using him.
What about the rest of you? Considering how you were all living your ideal lives in that other reality, until you decided to come here. Maruki seems to be telling the truth about taking your happiness into consideration. While his heart is distorted, he is quite different from the adults whose hearts you've changed so far. Now that you know his intentions, I'm most interested in learning whether you still plan on fighting him or not.
What do you mean?
I'm up against someone with the power to distort reality as we know it. The more allies on my side, the better. If we all share the same goal, shouldn't we join forces and improve our odds? I'll be going now. Be sure to consider my point.
Hey! Hey! Jeez.
Yoshizawa, are you alright?
Can you stand?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry that I caused you all so much trouble.
No, you don't need to apologize.
We should probably go our separate ways for now and discuss it at a better time.
Yeah, tomorrow we can... Oh yeah, third semester's starting up tomorrow, right?
I guess we're going back to school, huh? We still don't have any idea what we want to do from here on out, though.
We've got time. Maruki said he'll wait until February 3rd before... Let's really think it over before making our decision.
Yo, welcome back. I didn't know you guys were out together. Wait, what's wrong, Futaba?
Hey, Sojiro? Is Mom?
Mom? You mean Wakaba? Well, what about her?
Nah, it's nothing. It's just I happen to remember something about her, that's all.
I see. Okay, then. You know, I caught myself thinking about her earlier, too. Odd coincidence, huh? Well, I'm gonna head home for the night. How about you, Futaba?
I'm gonna stick around a bit longer.
I see. Don't stay out too late, all right? The place is all yours. You've got school tomorrow, too, so get to bed at a reasonable time.
Mom really is gone again. Sojiro sees it that way too now. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you what happened before we came to rescue you. We all ended up here at the same time after you left for Odaiba.
What was that?
Wait, you're...
I'm... Oh yeah, that's right. Why were you human, Mona?
Yeah! You're supposed to be a cat!
I am not a... Oh wait. Yeah, I guess I am a cat.
How did we never realize?
You know, we've got more important things to do than sit around here and figure out what happened to us.
That's right!
You said he was headed to Odaiba, correct? And with Akechi-kun? We need to find them! Once we got to Odaiba, we spotted the palace. You know how the rest goes. You were fighting this whole time, weren't you? While I was just bumming around town without a care. I'm sorry. Deep down, I always suspected something strange was happening. Something wrong. That being with my mom was so much fun, I stopped trying to figure it out. But I totally snapped out of it thanks to you. I'm all good now.
Are you sure?
Yep, no worries. I'm fine. With... School's tomorrow, right? You better not stay up late. You might end up oversleeping. We've all been through too much today. Let's try to get some sleep.
Well, you got something to say? You were quite the looker.
What?
Look who you're talking about. How could I be anything else? Sheesh. All this trouble with Yoshizawa and Maruki, we got nothing but problems right now.
Yep.
For now, we should all meet up at the hideout. We gotta recap the situation and hold a strategy meeting. I've been trying to wrap my head around all this, and it's just not happening. I can't think straight at all. I can hardly blame you, and I'm still so focused myself. Either way, I think we've all earned a bit of rest. Maybe a good night's sleep will help us calm down. You're right. Certainly the combat has us tired out as well. We could all use some time to decompress. And on that note, good night. Well, we're gonna need some time to figure this all out. Either way, we can think about this tomorrow. For now, we should go to sleep.
I'll just add this.
How did this happen? Either way, let's not prepare tonight and collect our thoughts. Make everyone happy, huh? But even so. Anyway, let's think about it tomorrow.
It's been quite some time. We have finally succeeded in reaching you.
These clothes.
You have been imprisoned once more. This time, not by the god of control, but a different entity, one who's bound you through your future. However, you held fast to your free will and believed in your bonds, allowing your friends to regain their own realities. You are on the verge of grasping a potential reality once more. Our meeting again now, within this place, is proof enough. It seems the time has come.
What do I do now?
We are merely beings who provide aid to humans as they carry out their will. You must be the one to determine the path and actions to take. If the will of rebellion still thrives within you, then we will surely meet again.
Lady Lavenza told you that? We ought to tell everyone else that too. Let's all meet up after school.
Good morning. I'm sorry. I can't believe what I tried to do to you two. I genuinely cannot apologize enough for what happened.
Oh, come on. There's no need for that. More importantly, how have you been?
Physically, I'm fine, but mentally, to be entirely honest, I'm all mixed up.
Are you okay?
My memories are still pretty fuzzy, and I haven't really processed everything yet. I'm going to need a little time to myself to think things through. I have to figure out what to do with myself from here on.
My shoulder, it's fine. Why do you ask, Coach? May I take the extra class as well? I want to study more. This class is so awesome. There's no bullying or anything like that here. My bad, I have club today after school. You guys can go home without me. Huh? Club? I thought he was in the Go Home Club. Oh no. He's a gamer.
Time's up!
Happy New Year, everyone. You all did your homework, right? Next year is going to be all about your college entrance exams, so you'd better start preparing now. Oh, and if you cause any trouble, that'll show up on your transcripts, so make sure you behave yourselves, okay? Now time to turn in that homework. Let's see. Who's on class duty today?
Man!
Have you been studying? Well, not that you really had time for that. Almost on. Is everyone rested up? More or less. My mind was racing so much that I passed out before I even realized it. Same here. I think I've sorted through my own thoughts, but I'd still like to hear everyone else's take. Let's meet at the hideout. Sure thing. We'll come to the hideout right after school hour. Gotcha. Cool, I'll be waiting for all of you.
Hey!
We definitely need to update everyone about Lady Lavenza and cook up our plans for here on out too.
We have to choose our own path, eh? Akechi had mentioned that we needed to determine what we'll do from here on out. It seems he was right.
We can accept this reality, but that means we'll have to fight Dr. Maruki, right? That's right. We have to confront Maruki and steal his desire. In a way, it's business as usual for us.
Dr. Maruki is an adult with a warped desire, but that desire's just a wish for us all to be happy, right?
I admit, it's nothing similar to the desires we've seen in the likes of Shido and Kamoshida. The Phantom Thieves only change the hearts of evildoers. Dr. Maruki is quite different from our past targets.
Well, I think we already know what we gotta do. Haru's right. Dr. Maruki ain't a shitty adult at all. There are probably plenty of folks out there living all happy in this reality. Who knows? Maybe Dr. Maruki is actually doing the right thing.
There you go, Ryuji.
We all still feel like this reality's wrong, right? We decide what's right for ourselves. That's what we all agreed on when we went after him in the palace. If changing Doc's heart fixes our reality, and I'm gonna do it. So somebody say something?
Sorry, I was just thinking about how right you are, Ryuichi.
So we're going to change our target's heart not to reform society, but to acquire the reality we believe in. That doesn't sound bad at all.
Then it's unanimous.
Well, that means our next step is pretty clear.
Go back in the palace.
Right. Maruki said that he'd be willing to fight if we are too. It's safe to assume he's expecting us to infiltrate his palace.
That reminds me. You know that, reality bending stuff? Why is Doc able to do that anyway?
I've been wondering the same thing. Even if he was the top cognitive science expert, that wouldn't be enough for him to do all of this.
If we're going to fight Maruki, we'd better dig up some more intel on him first.
Good day. This is Lavenza speaking.
Lavenza?
Huh?
Your will of rebellion has reached new heights. We would like to aid that will, if you find it agreeable.
That'd be helpful.
Wait, how is she even calling you?
And how'd she know how high our wills are? Did she tap your line or something?
Her timing was just too perfect. Maybe she actually did.
I have performed no form of electronic surveillance whatsoever.
Apparently, she can hear you.
There's something I wish to tell you regarding your current situation. However, I'm reaching the limit of my communication ability with this method. Let us meet in person tomorrow.
Meet?
Yes. Of course, your friends are also invited. As for the location, let us convene at your school.
At Shujin?
Wait, she'll be at the school? Lavenza will?
In that case, I'll see you tomorrow.
She hung up.
Is she really gonna go to our school? Just walk through the front gates like nothing?
I'm not sure what to make of it. But since we've determined our goal and Lavenza's offered to help us, I'd call that progress of some sort. All we have left is whatever we discuss tomorrow at school, plus whether or not we're going to team up with Akechi.
Considering what he told us, really does seem like we share an end goal with Akechi, but...
Well, I think we ought to team up.
Me too. Are you sure?
Dr. Maruki's strong enough to change reality itself. If we're gonna fight him, we're gonna need Akechi's help.
Plus, if he does betray us again, we'll just take him out too.
I guess that settles that.
Let's all meet at Shujin tomorrow. I'll take care of figuring out how to get Yusuke and Futaba in the school.
I appreciate the effort. Thank you.
All right, let's head home for now.
So do you think Lavenza will make it to school? I hope she doesn't get lost or anything. Yeah, don't you think it's a bad idea, her wandering around with that getup? It's true, hopefully no one gives her a hard time. If anyone does, you better come up with a good excuse for her, V. Morgana's on top of it.
For real?
What? No, I'm not. How am I supposed to pull something like that off? Kitty helping out a little kid. Sounds like one dynamite duo. That could last 3 seasons in a movie, easy. It's not exactly helpful to us right now, though. At any rate, I'm certain she would reach out to us if anything were to go awry. That's true, we can put our faith in Lavenza. Agreed. Let us know if anything changes, V. Good night, everyone.
Yeah!
Why would Lady Lavenza want to meet up at school? Sounds like she wants to check out the palace, right?
I'll just add this.
Hey. Sorry, it's nothing. Come on, what's up?
No.
I was just remembering what happened that night. You remember, right? The night before we went into Mementos to erase it? Before we dealt with Shido?
Hey!
Remember how I said I'd finally found the place where I belong? Even though I said that, I really believed it. I still fell right into Maruki's hands. I know I've made it obvious how much I want to be human. More than once. I thought it would give me a chance with Lady On, but what I did was just so lame. Can't believe I was off having a blast while you were busy trying to help us. But you came back. Well, yeah, that's true, but I mean, that was just the right thing to do. Now that I think about it, you've been helping me from the very beginning. Hell, I was locked up in prison when we first met. I'm nowhere near full. Nowhere near it.
What?
Yeah, I just said that. I didn't need to hear it parroted back at me.
Listen up.
You know what? I'm going to make you a promise right now. From here on, I'm going to be more independent. I just kept relying on you for everything because deep down, I thought you could figure everything out for me. But that's all changing. I'm going to stand proud on my own 4 feet, and I'm going to be the one to protect you. I promise I will. I've discovered a new, no, my original power.
All right.
Okay.
Alright, time to serve Maruki his just desserts. Anyone who tries to pull one over on us like that is asking for it. But you wished for it. I mean, it's true, but let's just forget that part. Let's project Maruki's world together and fight for our reality.
Let's turn in for the night.
Things are going to get hectic starting tomorrow. Let's call it night. And let's eat.
Ahem.
The new year is starting. You all look sleepy. What did you doze off through the new year? Was Shogatsu one big excuse to laze around? Good grief. Shogatsu's not supposed to be an excuse to relax, you know? We decorate with Kodamasu, Kagami Mochi, and Shimenawa in order to welcome the Toshigami deities. It's one of the oldest traditions in Japan. By the way, cherry blossom viewing and even children's day are meant to commemorate deities and spirits. Japan's got a lot of gods, and naturally there ended up being a lot of events and rituals to accommodate them all. There's a phrase referring to all the Shinto gods as a collective. Anyone know it offhand?
What is the answer?
Takamaki-san, I bet you slept through Shogatsu. Yeah, I mean...
Hey, wait!
Lady Ann is obviously panicking. Be a good guy and help her out.
Seriously?
I'm so unlucky. I didn't even sleep through Shogatsu. Are you awake? Can you give me a hint? It's some phrase about the gods, but it's kind of abstract, right? What's this phrase supposed to illustrate about the gods of Shinto? How numerous they are? Yeah, I think that's right. They use a specific number, right? What's the phrase again? The one about how many gods there are in Shinto? The 10,000 gods? I think it was more than that, actually. It's some phrase about the gods. 8 million? I think that's it.
That means...
People call the gods of Shinto the 8 million gods.
This is it. Correct.
We call them Yao Yorozu no Kami, or the 8 million gods, though that number is not meant to be taken literally. Yao Yorozu is essentially shorthand for myriad gods, an uncountable number. In olden days, the Japanese believed that gods dwelled in everything. Well, with all these traditions, you could say these beliefs still affect our lives today. It's a wonderful thing, really. We really need to cherish our history.
Nice going!
An seems really relieved. I mean, the game pretty much just gives it to you, so... You're pretty good at studying, I'm impressed.
You've been awfully busy lately. Don't forget to eat lunch. As for myself, be sure to order some jelly-filled bread and... That's...
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's just fluttering down the hall like a graceful... But wait, that's not my point. Let's follow it. Hey!
Chase it down so you don't lose sight of it. I'm going on a trip next week. My mom reserved a hotel. Is this really the right time for that? What are you going to do about your college exams? Oh, well, nothing really. What are you saying? You've worked so hard up until now. I know you want to have fun, but you can't give up now. What are you talking about? I'm not going to college. When I graduate, I'm going to work at my dad's company. I've been saying that since last year. Oh. People seem to have calmed down about the Phantom Thieves. What do you think about them? I've lost interest. Yeah, I get that. People often lose interest in things around the new year, like one-hit wonders. Well, I want to report the news without being influenced by the public. Honestly, I could interview them in person, but that's never gonna happen.
Oh!
Hey, you see that? It went to the first floor. Where on earth are you trying to go? Come on, we gotta follow it for now.
For real?
The nurse's office? What's going on here? It's just like my dream. It even showed up in your dreams? That's strange. Well, never mind that. There's no point in thinking about that right now. Let's get inside the nurse's office.
Lady Lavenza.
Hello. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming.
I see. Exchanging common expressions upon meeting like humans do, it has a rather pleasant feeling. But that is irrelevant. Let's turn to the matter at hand. As I told you yesterday, there's something I wish to tell you. But first, please gather your other friends here.
Here? You want to meet in the nurse's office?
This place is filled with the cognition of bed rest. Maintaining my existence in a reality controlled by someone like Maruki is no simple feat. But the exhaustion that it induces is limited by this place's cognition, so I may converse with you all in person here.
I see.
Let us continue this conversation once everyone involved has convened. Until that time, I will provide my eyes a much-needed rest.
Wait, rest? Lady Lavenza? I guess we should get everyone in here. Infiltration success.
I'm rather surprised no one took notice of us.
Considering how I don't have an adequate excuse for the school to approve your being here, we're lucky it went as well as it did.
As long as you maintain an air of confidence, you can fool just about anybody into thinking you belong. I must say, though, I hadn't expected you to actually reach out to me for something like this.
Well, it's just as we said before. We've accepted your offer to work together.
Now's not the time to let personal stuff get in the way of our goal. But if you ever betray us again, we'll make sure you regret it.
All right then. That's no concern of mine anyway. Remember what I told you all before. We share a mutual interest. Until Maruki is defeated, we have a deal to uphold.
It appears that everyone's arrived. Does this mean you're ready to begin?
Ain't that our line?
Here to fill us in?
Yes. I wished to speak with you about the circumstances that led this Maruki to alter reality as you know it, as well as the true nature of his power.
You know all of that?
I admit there will be a degree of speculation involved, but only to a small extent. First, I will explain the situation with the current reality. I believe that Maruki has altered the cognition of the masses. In other words, it's thought that the alterations he's made are the result of his meddling with mementos.
He changed mementos? How is that even possible?
How'd it come back?
Wait, don't forget about our experience with the Metanav and Maruki's palace. Seems like this kind of thing has a habit of sticking around despite our expectations.
Mementos is the cognition of the masses given form. If that man is truly capable of controlling individuals' cognitions, and that man were also to gain access to mementos, it would be no surprise that he could impact everyone's cognitions and affect reality itself.
Could he really have done all that? I mean, it's assumed that Dr. Maruki has the power to control cognition, right?
Exactly. That man's controlling of cognition. Let's see. Why don't we refer to his power as actualization? Most likely, that actualization is a power unique to a persona. In other words, this man named Maruki is...
He's a persona user?
That's impossible. There's no way to have a persona and a palace at the same time.
Determining when Maruki first awakened to his power is wholly impossible. However, by the time he crossed your paths, there's no doubt that he was making use of his actualization, although he may have only been doing so subconsciously.
Even if it is just his subconscious, he's using a persona in the real world.
So, his ability to make Yoshizawa-san think she was Kasumi-chan.
It was most likely through the use of actualization.
Still though, even if we assume that Maruki has unique persona abilities, such as the case with him and myself, we still need to determine how he used that power on mementos as a whole, rather than a single individual.
Right. Even if there were some kind of power that could affect mementos, it's on a whole other level from what we've seen so far. A single person just shouldn't be capable of all that.
That's true. Changing reality just by thinking about it isn't something humans do. It's something that, like, gods do.
And what if he became such a god?
What?
The god of control.
Indeed. The being in mementos that you all defeated was a false deity that the masses deludedly clung to. It is easy to conclude that Maruki simply took over the false god's position when it disappeared.
Took over his position? What do you mean? So you're saying society thinks of Doc as a god now or something?
Now, the Phantom Thieves are the ones who gained the masses' support after defeating this so-called god of control. So it would follow that the masses would turn to the Phantom Thieves next as their savior. In that case, why did they instead turn to Maruki, who did none of the work the Phantom Thieves did?
The masses were invested in the Phantom Thieves, not Maruki.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like this. Is that really true?
It's most likely because...
We chose Maruki.
What?
After we defeated the God of Control, we wished for reality to be like Dr. Maruki described it. And it happened?
I don't remember doing any wishing with you guys and Doc. I mean, when would we have even had the chance to?
What about our counseling?
You can't change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this bad had happened at all, but... Well, no matter what path you might have taken to get out of here, I hope your track dreams will still do you some good in the end. Huh, thanks.
Looks like you all walked right into the spider's parlor.
There's no way of knowing how many of those situations were intentionally orchestrated by that man. However, the result is still the same. A desire for his actualization was seeded within your hearts. Thus, I have no doubt that it was your own desires that led to their actualization.
So this is all our fault, huh?
We're the ones who told him the cognitive world really exists, too.
Let's put an end to this.
Right, let's fight. If this is our own fault, we've got to be the ones to fix it.
Yes. This realization changes none of what we must do.
Very well. Then allow me to proceed. This world is in a very unstable condition currently. On the day that the God of Control fused mementos with the real world, the merging was undone through your efforts, and the two worlds are now attempting to return to their initial states.
So, what you're saying is this world has reverted to a state where the fusion with mementos hasn't been totally undone. That explains why Maruki's palace was visible in Odaiba.
Even as we speak, Maruki is still influencing this world in places where its boundaries are blurred. As slow a pace as it may be, he still continues to actualize the world of the masses as a whole. Should this continue, reality shall merge with mementos once more. The two worlds will again become one. When that happens, anyone trapped within the actualized world can never again awaken to the original one.
No.
This issue goes beyond the masses as well. Although you are all Persona users, it would be next to impossible to defy Maruki in a world completely under his control. To be clear, once the two worlds conclude their fusion, there will be no chance of your success in this mission. And I believe this fusion will conclude in 1 month's time.
We only have a month.
If memory serves me correctly, February 3rd was the date Dr. Maruki gave us, right? Could he have possibly chosen the time limit based on when his actualization will be completed?
It's possible.
If that's the case, we don't got another choice except to steal his treasure by then.
We'll need to secure our route to the treasure by the 2nd so we can send our calling card. Then, on the day of, we're most likely going to have to fight Maruki.
Allow me to produce the calling card. This is certain to be our final card. I'll pour my heart and soul into its creation.
Be that as it may, there are still some unsolved questions.
You mean the meta-nav?
Right.
What's the deal with the palace's name? Doesn't seem to affect the app's functions, but...
That must also be a product of Maruki's cognition. He most likely learned that you could somehow infiltrate the metaverse. As long as he permits your existence, your method of infiltration will not entirely disappear either. However, in his heart he must have feared you would learn his identity as the palace's ruler. Perhaps such a feeling took the form of hiding the ruler's name from you.
But in that case, why didn't Dr. Maruki just actualize us out of existence entirely?
Maybe he wants to save us.
Maruki told us he wants us to accept his world. It may be hard to believe, but since we mutually benefit from his actualization, maybe he really does want us to submit.
Sorry, even if it does fix shit for us, I just can't accept the world getting treated like that. Let's start the infiltration tomorrow, yeah? And you? Sound good?
You're willing to ask me as well?
Duh, dude. The Phantom Thieves don't act unless it's a unanimous vote.
Fine then. You know I have no intention of accepting Maruki's world anyway.
And that settles that.
Wait, what about Yoshizawa-san?
We may not have summoned her as one of the Phantom Thieves. This definitely involves her as well. Maybe we should fill her in on our situation once she comes to terms with her own. What she does with that information, though, that's up to her.
Right.
If that concludes matters, I shall continue to watch over you, Trickster. Please show me the path that you choose for humanity.
Guess we might as well close up for the night. Hey, once you're done washing that, you can go ahead and call it a welcome.
Yoshizawa?
Have a seat. She's here to see you, right? Now, don't worry about finishing up. I'll take care of it later.
Sorry for coming over so late, and thank you for the coffee. It's delicious. Would you mind if I got something off my chest? Thank you. So, to tell the truth, I saw you all go into the nurse's office today, and, I sort of eavesdropped on your conversation.
About Maruki?
You've all found the paths you want to take, and are following them with such confidence, whereas I'm simply... Like Dr. Maruki said before, I ran from the truth. I couldn't handle the fact that Kasumi died because of my actions. My memories are still a bit hazy, but even when I remembered that I'm really Sumire, I didn't want to accept it. I was still running from reality, where Kasumi is gone, where I had to live for Kasumi instead of as her.
Do you still want to run?
No. Like I said earlier, I realized something when I saw you all striving to push onward. I can't keep running like this, but now that Kasumi's gone, I have no idea what to do with myself. Senpai, what should I do?
You have to decide, not me.
You can be awfully firm sometimes, Senpai, but you're absolutely correct. I must thank you for allowing me to unload all of this onto you. I'm still not completely sure what I should do, but I plan to think more on it. I've got to figure out what to do with my life now.
Let's reform society.
Tomorrow we're going to the palace. We're going to take back the world, the real world. Rewriting reality. I would never have thought such a thing possible. Not only that, but this palace is ruled by a persona user. How does that make any sense? I know god moding when I see it. At this point, he basically is a god, right? It should make Shido look small time. We need to come up with a plan. That's a good point. We should meet up tomorrow. Sounds good. Speaking of which, how should we contact Akechi-kun? I guess we could let him back in the group chat, right? Yep, that'd be quickest. Let's put him in. Alright, I'll take care of it. Thanks. 1 month ago, huh? We better come up with a plan. That time is gonna go by fast.
For real?
Can't believe he'd control mementos. This guy's different than the others. Maruki's going to be a tough one to take down.
I should write something.
Right in front of me, that's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a shapeshifter at this masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. Shifter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. How to see me, just a cage of